my phone.
Whip out your phones. Go to our Instagram. Go to our Instagram bio. Or just like go on our profile where you can read our bio.
Okay.
Read it out loud right now.
Sus boys from New York City. Strive for excellence.
Stop right there. Strive for excellence. What does that mean to you?
Do the best you that you can.
Yeah? Anything else? Feel free to go in. Feel free to take it. Feel free to take a second and think about it.
Know your absolute best. No excuses.
Okay.
And
you could, if you want to just spitball whatever comes in your mind, go for it.
Yeah, just strive for excellence. Always just keeping it in the front of your head at all times.
Keeping what in the front of your head? Success, however you decide to define that, right?
Because success in the front of your mind at all times.
Cool.
So that you're always aware of like how you can be doing better and the steps that you need to take to get to a successful point.
That sounds cool to me. Cool. Vito, what is strive for? Literally stare at it. Literally stare at it.
Actually, it's excellence.
That's what I said. Strive for excellence. Look at that. It's right there.
For excellence.
You got that 100%. What does that mean to you?
To me, strive for excellence means seeing your goal, understanding what it takes to get there, the amount of work, the effort put in, and putting forth that work and effort to go in there.
That's cool. That sounds cool to me. Now think of how powerful it is that is on our biography. You only have like what? Like a couple hundred, open it? You only have a couple hundred characters to put on this bio. And when I wrote it, I chose to put that there. So what is the implication of that? What is the implication of putting something that powerful in your biography? What do you think that is?
That not only do we ourselves believe in it, but we promote it as well.
Okay.
That it's something all of us should be on the same page about.
Define on the same page.
Something all of us should practice and believe.
Okay. You guys use the words practice, believe. You said another one. What did you say? Fuck it. We'll watch it later and I don't know. Who cares? But let me tell you why I put that in our biography. Because I'm on a fucking mission. I'm on a fucking mission to make that our brand. When you put strive for excellence in your brand, to me, that means that all our customers, fans, supporters, whatever word you want to use for them, the people who elevate our brand to what it's going to be, they know that I like the word embody it. In other words, my goal with this band, this brand, this business, again, whatever word you want to use for it, it all represents the same shit. I'm trying to empower the next generation. I want us to be role models for them. I want us to, I shouldn't even just say just the next generation, because that implies just like young ass kids. Hell no, I want, that guy looks like John. Anyway, back to the point. Oh, she's pretty. Anyway, I get distracted. Laser focus. What I want strive for excellence to be, I want people to look at the band's story, brand, history, biography, again, whatever you want to call it, and say, I want to be like them when I grow up. Or if they're our age, be like, damn, I should be more like that kid. Or if they're older than us, being like, damn, I wish I had what they had at that age. Think of how fucking powerful that is. And I'm gonna ask you straight up to your face right now. Do you think you're an excellent person? No. Do you think you're someone that kids can look up to? Do you think that you're the type of man that you would want your future daughter to marry?
No.
No. None of you think that, right? I don't think so either. I don't think I'm there yet. But that's the... We're in New York City, it happens. But that is the frame of mind with which I want us to orient ourselves. And that shit takes years.
I like it too because to me, it almost feels like something that's unattainable in a way.
Right.
And always has us chasing.
As we should be.
Yeah.
So it's like, and this is why I get tight, because like, I can send tons of videos to our group chat of all these bugs. videos to our group chat of all these wildly success stories, like of people who, you know, people like Gary Vee, people like whoever, all these bands we look up to, and we can listen to all the stories of how they hustled all fucking day and got no sleep, and how they went from one job to the other and then practiced at night for years and then they went through the stages where they were fucking living out of their cars and eating fucking ramen for one meal a day until they found success. Like, we can listen to all those stories, and it's not gonna mean shit. Because we already consume all that media, but it doesn't mean shit until you actually make those changes in your life to yourself. And what gets me tight is when we're all trying to be like, okay guys, we really need to get our shit together and make this happen, make that happen, achieve this goal, and we're all like, word, yeah, hell yeah, brother, smiley face, and then we go back to the same shit. And then here we are stressing, and it's crazy because like we have the nerve to complain almost and ask, being like, damn, why is our band not as successful as we want it to be? Like, why are we not, like, why don't we have this crazy fan base? Why don't we have this and that? The answer is so fucking obvious. You know why? It's because when we get out of work, the first thing on our minds isn't, okay, what am I gonna do for the band when I get home? No, the first thing on our mind is, okay, I'm a text base, if she's chilling later or not, or whatever the case may be. I'm a meet up with boys, play some video games, whatever that shit is. As long as that is the first thing on your mind after you leave your day job, that's all it's ever gonna be. That's all it's ever gonna be. And again, you've heard me say this for 3 years, but it's like, what's it gonna take to make it intrinsic until we start embodying it? And I'm not just coming at you guys, like I'm nowhere where I want to be either in terms of all this. Like, I want as the frontman of this band, like I want people to respect and look up to what I did, because hopefully if I get there in the future, this will all be in the past. I want people to respect what I did to get to that level. So it's like, everything I do now, I have to ask myself, what can a 7-year-old kid look up to me? Can an adult years older than me be like, yo, like you got it. Like, I know kids of your generation don't work like you do, but you have it. Like, that's the mindset with which I try to orient myself. That's why, like, I feel dope when people acknowledge, like, yo, bro, like, you're straight up like working as a full-time engineer and then doing this shit. Like, holy shit, like, that makes me feel good, because I'm like, okay, because I'm not just doing it for the public eye. I'm doing it because I want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not pursuing it. I didn't pursue an education just because I felt like it was the popular thing to do. No, like, I wanted to do it. And like, I would love for us to be touring full time, and then me being like, you know what? After this tour, I'm gonna start grad school part time. Like I'm not gonna feel complete as a person if I don't go back and get my master's degree at some point. That has nothing to do with my family's pressure on me. That has nothing to do with anything other than what is intrinsic to me. So it's like, again, that's my sort of definition of excellence that I want to reach for myself. You guys need to really ask yourself, what kind of man do I want to be in 5 years? And with that said, when you guys choose girlfriends, life partners, whatever you want to call them, again, so many words for the same concepts, you have to ask yourself,
does this align?
Does this
with
align?
What I have now?
Obviously you need a woman of the same caliber as you. Hell, strive for a woman who's better than you, who's gonna push you to do better. You know? Like, that's what you have to ask yourself at the end of the day. And I'm kind of just like going in right now, but what's on my mind, but those 3 words, strive for excellence, like, that's what it embodies. That's like the reason why I get upset at you guys sometimes, and why I question, like, sometimes I genuinely doubt, like, fuck, like, can we do this? Is because I always bring everything back to those 3 words. And the question ends up being, are we going to be able to embody this? Because in a lot of ways, we can change the band's mission, the band's goals, and we can change our image, we can change our music, we can change our live performance, etc., to tailor to what we have individually as humans. But I'm not willing to give this up. That brand, strive for excellence, I'm not willing to give that up. I don't want to have to be in a position where I have to remove that from our bio because I don't think we properly uphold it. Because that just means we failed, in my eyes. So like, I don't know. That's what I think.
Well said.
I
I think that's a vlog right there.
yeah,
That's
10 minutes.
I was straight up